So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lyle. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Mensah. He's got him this time. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Hurricanes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Canes want to move quickly.
And man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Canes! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Looking to scramble. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Pulls it in with one hand. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way, but this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, It's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
They'll run the counter. Makes his man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you gotta have it. You gotta be on the same page, and they were there.
And the Sooners have this offense rolling. He's got him in the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. This feels like four-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll pull it down, breaks into the open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, remember, the defense allowed a rushing touchdown to this quarterback on the last drive, so a nice job making some adjustments on the sideline. They look like they've got a little bit of a better plan for him, and more people are more aware of when he's going to keep the football. That time, they don't just get a sack, but they generate a massive loss.
And I think that's a built-in play for this offense. You saw the pressure immediately get to the quarterback on first down. You get him sacked. Well, how do you slow down the pass rush? You run the screen game. You invite those guys upfield, let them run by, and then you throw it over their heads. So a lot of times this is about controlling that pass rush and not letting them pin their ears back on the quarterback.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Fires quickly. On the move at the 30. Open field on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it first and 10 from just across the 50. Here's Mensah to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the
upstairs to make the catch. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. From the red zone, it's Fletcher. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Canes want to crank the tempo. Moving out to the right. Running through contact. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to Brown. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Miami!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Bowen. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Mateer. Finds his man, it's Zategna. Now a timeout called by the Sooners, that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Under fire, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Canes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Fires to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Cotton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. Nice move there. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Cotton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Got a man. It's Lofton. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Running inside. It's Brown. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quarterback keeper. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it on the counter. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Here's the pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Plows through the defense. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Sooners have their offense in high gear. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He's got him. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everyone.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! Into the end zone for 6. The Sooners come down and score one of their own.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Mensah. Pocket breaking down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
The kick is on its way. Can't hang on. He muffs it.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Working that left side. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. And perfect situational awareness there. Get the first down. Don't get greedy. Stop the clock.
Yeah, and that's why this team practices these types of 2-minute situations all week long leading up to games so that everybody's on the same page. That receiver did an awesome job getting out of bounds to try to preserve as much clock as possible.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Floating away. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds a tight end down the gut. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback now breaking the field. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Bring in the heat. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for us